This is my take on Mill in Goat format. This deck aims to deck out the opponent as quickly as possible and utilizes a plethora of flip effect monsters that make the opponent either draw or discard cards or that mill cards directly from his deck. Amongst those, Needleworm is the most effective flip effect monster, milling 5 cards from the top of the opponent's deck to his grave. Cards and discard all spell cards amongst these. He can obviously backfire on us, rendering the opponent with card advantage, and hence should only be used in the late game when we want to finish the opponent off by decking him out. I've drawn the same number of monsters that were returned to the deck. Amongst these, all level 4 or lower monsters get special summons to the field in face down defense position, and the rest of the picked up cards are being sent to the grave, effectively being discarded or milled. Morphing Jar, Cretin, and the Shallow Grave. Be aware though that the opponent also gets to special summon a monster back from his graveyard with Spear Cretin or the Shallow Grave. Cyberjar floods the board with up to 5 monsters from our deck, while also shrinking the opponent's deck size by 5 cards at once. If our flip monsters do not get destroyed after being flipped face up, we may use Tsukuyomi or Book of Moon to reuse their flip effects once more. Other essential power spells include card destruction to diminish the opponent's deck size yet again, and the stall cards Level Limit Area B and Swords of Revealing Light. Magician of Faith recycles any of our power spells, and Sangan can fetch us basically any monster from our entire monster lineup. Gravity Bind is also there for stalling tactics, as is Wall of Revealing Light, but this deck's demise are cards such as Nobleman of Crossout. To cope with this ever-impending threat, I've chosen to play triple Solemn Judgment and 1 copy of Spell Shield Type 8. Both make short work of hostile Nobleman of Crossouts. For staple spells, I of course included Pot of Creeds and Graceful Charity, and 1 mystical Space Typhoon to deal with floodgates such as Royal Command or Skill Drain. Last but certainly not least is 1 Mirror Force, included as a versatile generic stall card. That's it for this deck profile. As always, the decklist can be found in the video description. Thanks for watching and until next time, bye!